went to pull out, and
none of this stuff happens to the big timers, okay?
You are now watching the 2023 season of Farming with Duffy Ag.
And we are back with the combine. Hopefully all of you guys had, I know it's dark in here, hopefully all of you guys had a good Thanksgiving and took a little bit of time off, but you guys saw the previous video of doing some wrenching on this. We got some exhaust products. We got quick seal and we got exhaust seal, joint and crack sealer to try to seal that noise up. We're gonna need to get a turbo exhaust housing. That's just the nature of it. But alrighty, let's dive into it. It's 5:20 right now. The truck will be here at 7, so if we can get rolling in an hour, we'll be in a good place for when they show up. Okay, we'll get up there. Once we get that, we got a few little things to run through, but the other day we worked on this quite a bit. So somebody said I got a lemon. At the end of the day, it's all part of learning on it, and it's an older machine. We're figuring it out. The first year it's going to be a lot of learning, as we all know. Well, good thing about this, we're getting pretty good at taking stuff apart on it. Pretty much the exhaust over and over again. So once we get through corn, we'll get out an exhaust housing. It's just worn. So, and I know people say the carbon, if you let it build up, it will be good. It is absolutely annoying to listen to the run. So, I'm trying to get through. I don't think it's going to take a long time to get carbon built up, and it will not occur this year. Just to be my opinion, based on how much harvesting I'm going to do with the machine because of the capacity of the machine. Yeah, granted, we've harvested like 4 days or something, but not all at the same time. And somebody did say, why don't you have more storage, this, that, why don't you use the fertilizer trailer? It's working because I load the trucks and I'm done. Today should be a good day as far as having the ability to load multiple trucks and get closer ahead. When the time comes, I'll grab the dump cart and then we can really hammer out. But should have about honestly a day of harvesting over here and then done. But we'll see what weather permitted and what moisture is. We got it back together. Everything's on. No matter what happens, we're running it. I did just realize somebody said, well, it's cold enough, it's killing GoPro batteries out there. But got that all together. We're sitting in the truck warming up for a few minutes. Turn the heat seats on. Yeah, I'm glad that cab's got some heat. I gotta clean the windshield because it's filthy. And what else we gotta do? Check the oil, get it warmed up. So we'll give it 5 minutes, we'll go dump out, do that. Before we continue with today's content, I'd like to say thank you to today's partner, Ridge Wallets. From now till November 26th, they got Black Friday and Cyber Monday deals going on right now. Links down below, ridge.com/DuffyAg. Not only that, slide down, enter yourself to win a $4,000 Ridge bundle. With over 80,000 5-star reviews, Ridge Wallets, as we see, we got the Hyper Lime, which is a new style. Even got the pen and the key case. So we got it all. Robert's actually using a key case for his town keys. That way it's easy, convenient. Maybe everybody at the town should get hooked up with one of them. So go get yourself one or your loved one. With the holiday season coming up, shop the holiday sale by going to ridge.com/DuffyAg and get up to 30% off through December 20th. It's a no-brainer to have the best wallet on the market for you or your loved one. Like I said, ridge.com/DuffyAg. Get yourself entered for the bundle, great key case, or any of their other great products that they have available for you. Appreciate Ridge being the partner for today's video. Let's dive back into the daily content. Okay, we are ready to rock and roll. I'm gonna start this, let it run for a while, let it warm up. Since it has been chilly. Like I said, we gotta clean the front windshield and go from there. Let's get the tools out of here. Hopefully she wants to start.
I think we're gonna have that noise no matter what.
So I was warned about this. Outside 10 rows will have absolutely nothing on them due to the deer, which is understandable, especially in this area of the world. But took off headlands around a few fields, a smaller field out back, and just opening this up. Should be truck should be here any minute, so we'll start filling. Moving forward, I'll probably grab the dump cart so that we can be more efficient, but here I am doing my own thing today. Once we get going in the home farm, we can really hammer some loads, better yield, stuff like that. So alrighty, as you see, the deer got into this quite a bit. It is part of renting ground that I know has, even at home we got a lot of deer, so, and a bear, so we gotta watch out for that. But yeah, this pass around didn't give me nothing. We got Quinn out here with his rig. We'll get going. Yes, a grain buggy would help drastically. We could also use the dump cart, but I figured for today, getting done what we need to get done, we would just load them. And I'm lucky that Quinn and Joe are good as far as hanging out. This trailer sits a little taller. Don't want to bend any of those. But this one should hold quite a bit more corn than the other one.
Need bigger tires.
I know! The other trailer sits lower.
What's that, bud?
Well, we were a little full, but I got that row in. Hang in there. Quinn is loaded up, and he's gonna check what he has for weight on that. Other truck is a couple minutes out, so I better keep moving. I put quite a bit of corn on there. That trailer holds quite a bit. You can't fill it completely full like the other one, because there's so much weight on it, because it's longer, heavier, or longer, taller, pretty much everything. So I'm running out of corn, honestly. Oh, yep, other truck's here right now. So we better keep her going. Well, Quinn just called me. I thought he was still sitting there when I went down to this small field. I wanted to get this off. This might be pretty good. And he goes, "You got a hitch on the combine?" He's stuck. I figured, he made the comment the roadway was a little soft about loading when I just finished up. I thought he was waiting on me to top him off a little bit more, since he knows what his airbag PSI is and how much weight he's got on. But no, he's sitting there spinning. And he said he tried the pickup, which when you got a loaded semi, that pickup ain't gonna pull you very far. Hopefully we can get him going, otherwise we'll get him out either way. So I appreciate all the help he's been this year. If you guys haven't put together, he's the one who moved the combine, so we did trade some corn off to move the combine. And then I contracted some, which I don't know what I'm doing, but he's been very helpful, and he's been good to work with as far as you guys see. He's stuck right now, and like, we're gonna get to it, but it's not the end of the world. And where are we? And yeah, I'm not loading trucks as fast as other operations do because I don't have a grain buggy right now, and we got to stop, move things around. I'm combining some smaller fields, but yeah, he's very helpful, so I appreciate him. And I didn't forget, I was hoping I'd make it through the day. The belt on to drive the head, we gotta tighten that up. It slips every now and then when we really get into some good corn. Well, big stock still. But yeah, good corn going in the tank. I did close up the concave some, so the sample isn't as clean, but I think I was losing a little bit out the back. I'm still learning as I'm going. Pretty decent stuff. Definitely gonna be close to a bin full by the time I get done in here. Well, we'll just give Quinn a little pull out, and then he's off. We got a hopper full on us, so. None of this stuff happens to the big timers, okay? Tugging, he's out. It is a little slick there. I think he said that truck's got full locker, so full sense. Oh, he's spinning. I'll go give him a tug. I guess if I had just bought a grain buggy, we wouldn't have this issue. Truck sitting right on the road would be good. I messed up. It's on me. Maybe next year. We'll do better next year for you guys. Done getting stuff for the year. I was hoping we were done. That's not bad. Truck just spinning. It was slick when I pulled in this morning in the pickup, so kind of figured that would be the case. Taking a pass off the field on the other side of the road. Truck's gonna stay closer to the road because we have a feeling it's gonna do the same thing. This corn is definitely a wet turf. Got more moisture in her, but I want to be done at this farm and moving more towards home. Actually, looking to the left, it might be better. Currently looking at this stuff on the right. Or right in front of us, it's got a lot more yellow to it than it does brown. So hopefully when we get in further, it's gonna be halfway decent as far as moisture. The yields are not as great. Like I've said, over here was all part of it. Expectations were there, so better not get calf corn right on the road. will work. Loaded on the side of the road, not a busy road, so we're pretty good to go. This corn might be drier than I think, but I'm banking on it being wetter. But we're gonna find out at some point. I should grab my moisture tester and just see. But it's coming off either way today. We got Robert with us. Tab's a little tight. We gotta upgrade combines to like an S Series X9 or something. Just for tab space.
We get 2 combines on big time BTO.
Dude, we need 2 combines. We run that many acres now. Can't tell anybody how many acres, but we run that many.
Secret.
Robert brought me a Hungry Man breakfast sandwich and a drink. And he grabbed my moisture tester. I screwed the cap all the way down so it was flush, 28.6. So that's a lot better. Hopefully that other field. But it's all going to be part of it. To get this off, we took dry corn and we got some wet. And it goes all revved up. Alrighty, we'll keep pushing along. And no, that's my Mountain Dew push. That's what he's trying to do, is take my Mountain Dew and chew on it. This stuff, plant growth and population, everything like that, not the best. I knew that on the soil. Some of it didn't help with the hail that hit over here. I think it's just part of it. Hopefully, it gets hot in here.
Yeah, it does.
That's on low, with the heat turned all the way down. Alrighty, we'll keep pushing along. I'll show you guys. Like, decent corn for what it is. So the plants themselves are short, so the ears are lower. Well, this is Robert's first combine drive.
Yes, it is.
Who's a big boy now?
I'm a big boy.
I'm gonna eat my sandwich. You can get a bin full. Well, I got Alec with me now. We just loaded this truck right up. He's good to go. This trailer is a lot shorter, so you do pack it right on. How's that load?
Pretty good.
Looking pretty good. So, alright, let's go see what's going on. I gotta see if my next truck's coming back. I believe it is. What's up, puppy dog? There's another one. So I gotta see if the truck is coming back. I know we got some snow sitting around, coming this way. It ain't gonna amount to nothing, it says, but Sean Baldwin's messing around combining and it's not going so good there with the snow. And Andy Horgan texted me and said he's about wrapped up with combining, but they got snow that's sitting with them, so I don't know. I gotta see. I got a truckload left over here on this piece of property, and then we get to move back to the home farm and play the waiting game for a little bit. All part of it. Even though it's doing this like whole little snowy thingy that's going on here, Quinn is on his way back. So we are gonna wrap up rented ground, which will be good, which will mean combine and everything will be home. I do have to figure out what I want to do over here. I'd love to rotary mow everything, but as we know, I don't own a rotary mower, but it is on the list. So we might do some shopping because that would help with residue management over here. That way in the spring stuff will be broke down a little bit more. It's either that or we're gonna disc it, and the discs do need some work on some of the discs. We still need a spring in the front piece, which when I get home, it's cold in here now, I might get the bin full and then run around. When we get home, I'll have to look at that number. I'll call Huber's or Salem. I know both of them are Kraus dealers. Huber's usually has it. They hook it up, but I know everybody at Salem's good people. So it is. I shut the machine off and I've been sitting here actually cruising Marketplace, looking for doors for the milk room, and it is pretty cold. So, well, alrighty, let's go get a bin full and see. So this field here, hopefully it's not super wet. All I did this spring was disc it and plant into it. Oh, they got fertilizer, but the reason why why it was hay was because it tends to be wet, and I was like, oh, we're in a drought, maybe that will help me. But I guess we're gonna find out. I've yet to use the 4-wheel drive. On a tree, do you run into it or do you back up, go around? That's a question. I'm a new combine operator. I gotta find out. We might actually be able to slip right around. Throw that. Oh yeah, slid right up. That's the power of a deer head. Winning. Racing cane tires are digging. Yeah, that's okay, we do it. I wasn't gonna leave this just hay, and then run over here, and it would just be too much of a inconvenience, not beneficial. We'll get the corn off. No 4-wheel drive yet. Okay, see, it's flush. Okay, everybody's all worked up. See, it's still like that. So it's flush. 24.5. We're being on sod and how wet that ground is. That's fine. Like I said, we're going to get all this off no matter what today. So I got about another hour or so. I'm going to run home. I'm actually 24.6. The bin's full. I got to stop doing that. I'm like, oh yeah, I got some room, and then run home. I'm actually gonna grab some fuel for this, so we can make sure we don't run out of fuel. We haven't brought it home. When I left home, it was full of fuel, as we know. And then I'll be back 24.8. So that's actually a lot better than I thought. We will see what that other stuff is. I'm gonna say it's high 20s. But yeah, I'd love to get down to 2019. Next year we gotta think of something where we want to be in the future and what we want to do. It goes out there like, let's go. So alrighty, made a taco. I had leftovers, and Quinn just texted me 20 minutes out. Let's go. I gotta get going. Can you open the door? I got my hands full. Well, we got the new handle on. The only thing I've seen on this, and I can't blame it, I think it's just... There we go. That one's counting, but we might just have to pop that off. Something stuck in it or something, which isn't the end of the world. There we go. So that is going. Bringing fuel just in case we don't want to run out. But Arn Farm fuel, new handle. Even put the red one on, which indicates it's off-road diesel. Good to go. Well, I'll get a little fuel in here. I got 20 some gallons on it, just in case. I think we could make it home, but it would be awkward, so I figured it's better. Quinn just got lined up on the road there, and yeah, it should be a good time. We are back in the heat. Woo! It's awesome in here as far as heat. It's chilly outside though. Sun's back out though. Snow squalls are gone, and we're gonna get this truck loaded up as much as we can. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to reach over the side, to be honest, but we're gonna give it a go. Probably load once here, and then we're gonna go over on the next road, wrap up what I got over there. Got him. one bin full on, and we'll go keep pushing through. He's gonna meet me over there. Pull our auger back in. Weeks ago we combined this and sent it with Quinn, and I knew it was wet. When we pulled in, I said but the truck was here, and we're test running this, as you guys know. So this stuff averaged 36% is what Quinn had on it, and yeah, so hopefully I'll do a few passes, we'll measure it out, but I got from here over, and then we can put the head on and go back to the home farm, hang out and wait. That is the plan. It looks a lot better as far as the plants now, and all the cobs are pointed down. So we'll see what 2 weeks of waiting did for it. Robert is actually over there hooking up to the header trailer, and he's gonna bring it over here. Oh, he's calling me. You! Just put another hopper into him. I got one more to go, and then we'll be wrapped up over here. We're probably gonna move to the home farm and take a bin load or two off so that he has a full load, so that he's not going home with partials. Just makes way more sense. That stuff tested at 28, so it's not where I want to be, but at least we're done. We'll be done here. Majority of what we have combined here was 22 to 24, so that's a lot better, and that's just the year we've been in. I know there's a lot of people saying, why are you whining? You know Robert's up here. Sitting here whining on me. Yeah, oh yeah, did you have some tacos for lunch too? So there's a lot of people in the same boat in this area, well, in the Northeast. Last pass on this farm. We're getting close. We are getting very close, so hopefully it all fits on and we don't have cap corn again. Take the head off, go up the road, probably do a pass or two at the home farm. That should fill this truck, and then Quinn can point it east and he can make it home. So I appreciate him sending taking 3 loads today from me. That was our plan, and yeah, he's been a big help. Big help. Can't really see where I'm going. We just gotta pull that backside over. Robert has the head off. We're gonna go unload this load, which is definitely a bin full. So probably one load, one bin, maybe 1.5, and the truck can go down the road. It is nice without the head on going through some of these spots. Landowner did a good job clearing it wide, or for me. I'd mentioned that at the beginning that I wanted to do it, and well, they did it themselves. But that's a check mark. Rented ground is all finished up. We chopped on the rented ground. We chopped on, we chopped feet on rented ground this year. So between the landowners, everybody's, we're done for 2023 on the rented ground. We still got a long way to go with the home farm. But when we get rolling, we can cover quite a few acres when we get rolling. Having either the dump cart's gonna help us out, stay busy, and keep the trucks moving. So when we get to that point, we'll be much more fluent. We're gonna put it in third gear instead of fourth. It pulled very nicely. It pulled the hills. It wasn't perfect, but it was a lot better than it was before. Pulling the trailer just sucks it down. We do have to do some work still. Works really good now that I got it all figured out. So we're not doing test plots yet. That is a day activity, not a nighttime, and we got to have different people. And we got to do the source strips, so that is on my list. I know there's a bunch of people that keep asking about that, but we'll probably do them the same time. So what I'm gonna do is, there's 2 strips on this left side of the field that I did so that the test plots were actually in the middle of the field, not on the outside. So we're gonna take those off. We'll see what the moisture is of these, but I want to get them fully loaded because it's just much more beneficial to send a fully loaded truck than a half loaded. He's not half, but you guys know what I mean. This stuff is drier than I believe, which would make me feel really good for the near future as far as combine it. But we'll see. I know some places are going to be a little wetter. We're going to find out though. We got to tighten up the slip clutch, or the belt. We keep forgetting that. Down, and we got a half a hopper. Let's watch out for that fence that we were supposed to take out. I did lose the chain. The lock collar never locked in, so I haven't had that happen yet, but I thought the head we were in some serious trouble, so I'm glad it wasn't serious. But I'll go back up because we'll have a full hopper before we make it all the way around, which is a very, very good thing. Take this end off right here. I want to get Quinn going, and Robert wants to get to Bass Pro Shop for he's got to do a little Christmas shopping, he said. That I came down. Which means you go through some corn that's another way. right up. Quinn's gonna get out of here. We're gonna wait a little bit, let this stuff dry down. It's getting closer. Oh, I loaded it too full for you.
Well, tip.
She's going closer. There it goes. Well, me and Robert better get out of here.
Oh, yeah, pull up this road.
I went to pull out and yeah, leaf spring. Let me show you guys. Okay, so Quinn is not having a good night now. Sorry, I just put a battery in for you guys. Oh. Straighten her out. So he broke a leaf spring. You got room to your right. I don't know if I'm helping. I gotta put the camera down now. But he broke a leaf spring on the truck, and being a frameless trailer, a little sketched out to unhook it and let it sit with it loaded. But we'll get it backed up and I'll talk to you guys. So here it is. Yep. Less than ideal, but he's gonna get it fixed up and then he'll be good to go again. See, everything breaks no matter what. It's just a matter of time. Definitely a good feeling getting all the rented ground and actually combining some of the home corn for shipment right out. Yield, I'm gonna be excited for yields. I'm already happy. All growing season I've expressed my feelings on the home farm. Yeah, rented ground met expectations. Very happy, glad to have that off. Clearly, as we all know, trucks have issues, so we'll get that sorted. We'll give Quinn a hand and do whatever we can to help him out. But appreciate you guys watching along, like and subscribe and being part of the channel, and I'm very glad that we're not halfway through harvest at all, but we're closer. So appreciate you guys and see you guys on the next one.